Alright, so question 7 in the diagram, line YT is tangent to circle O at point Y. The chord represented by segment ZY intersects line YT at point Y to form an obtuse angle with a measure of theta, which intercepts major arc ZBY. Angle ZYT is supplementary to that angle and intercepts minor arc ZY. If theta equals x squared minus 10 degrees and measure of arc ZY is equal to 8x minus 4 degrees, what is the value of x? So we know that this angle is, whoops, sorry, wrong angle. We know that this angle is going to be half of this arc length right here. And the reason why that's useful is because we know that this half of the circle, this portion of the circle, arc length is 8x minus 4, and we know that all the way around a circle is 360 degrees, so we can actually write an equation. Arc ZY plus arc ZBY is going to equal 360 degrees. So we know that arc ZBY is equal to twice angle ZBY. So 2 times our angle ZBY. So we know that angle ZBY is is x squared minus 10. So we have that x squared minus 10. It's right there. So then we have 2 times that. So we would distribute it. So then that would end up with being 2x squared minus, and 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. So 2 minus 20. So now we know that arc ZBY, not ABY, ZBY is equal to 2x squared minus 20. So if I come up here, I can substitute that in. And we also know that arc ZY from here to here is 8x minus 4 degrees. So we can substitute that in as 8x minus 4 degrees. And I'm not including the degree symbol while we are solving out this equation. The one thing that I would do is I'm recognizing that this has an x squared, which is a quadratic equation. So in the announcements tab, there's a website resources, and it has a quadratic formula calculator. So I would just copy 8x minus 4 plus 2x squared minus 20 equals 360. Now click calculate, and that shows you how to step by step solve for this. So once you recognize that this is a quadratic, you can use the quadratic formula. It shows you that, and it gives us our answers of x equals 12 or x equals negative 16. So if we come back to this, x equals 12 or x equals negative 16, I see a positive 16, I do not see a negative 16. How we could check that, though, if you wanted to, you could replace 16 or 12 in there. I'm going to check 12. So this would be 12 squared. And remember that was 2 times that. So then I would copy this, and I would just go to a regular calculator. Google calculator. And I would type that in as 8 times 12 parentheses minus 4 plus 2 parentheses 12 x to the squared parentheses minus 20. It comes out to be 360, so it does equal 360 degrees, so that is the option that we would select as 12.